From Alabama to California, we're watching your six, folks. Stay ready, stay free. And when the world goes crazy, what should we do? Drink up, sing it fast. It's the Denton and Sasquatch show. Two voices you ought to know. From prepping tips to politics, they tell it straight. No tricks from Dixie to the Golden Coast. Freedom's what they love the most. Download the podcast, let the truth roll on the Denton and Sasquatch show. This place is half talk show, half weird daycare. I love it!
Hello, welcome once again to the Endorse and Sasquatch show, coming to you live from both Arizona and California. My name is Sasquatch. I live in California. His name is Einor. He lives in Arizona. And somehow, through the modern technology we call the internet, we make it sound like we are in the exact same room. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Well, as well as can be. My little one got me sick, so I've been kind of sick for at least a week now. It started to get better, then it got worse.
Yeah.
Now it's starting to get better again. So if during tonight's show any of you hear some sniffing or some coughing or some anything weird, it's because I'm sick. So, and I'm a little drained, so I may not be my normal spastic self. I don't know. Well, I guess that's what you'd call it. But anyway, we're doing the show regardless.
Because we're soldiers, baby.
That's right. We are soldiers.
Soldier on.
Yep. That's what we do. And we do it for you people out there, just so you know.
Yeah.
We do have some new listeners out there, I know for sure, because they told me they were going to be listening. Joey is one of them. Also, my sister. I was talking to her the other day, and I said something about the podcast. She's all, "You do a podcast?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, only for about 7 years now." I'm like, "I'm sure I've mentioned it to you before." She's like, "Well, tell me what it is. I want to listen." I'm like, "All right." So, Tracy, hi. Saying hi to you.
Hey, Tracy.
If you want to get a hold of us, you can always do so. DentonandSassShow@gmail.com. DentonandSassShow@gmail.com. So there you go.
And remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons on the YouTube so that we go viral and can retire millionaires.
There you go. That would be nice. We'll use everybody and then we'll lose them.
That's right.
We'll just get the money from the shows and then be like, "See ya, suckers."
Yeah, get rid of Joe Rogan. This is Einor and Sasquatch, baby.
Exactly. Oh, man. I don't know if we'll ever get to the Joe Rogan status, but we'll try.
Well, you gotta have goals, right?
That is true. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is pull up my cut sheet so I know what we're talking about.
And that pizza guy. Who's that pizza guy?
Pizza guy? Which pizza guy?
The Barstool Sports pizza guy. He goes around the country reviewing pizzas.
Oh, never heard of him.
I can't remember his name, but he travels the entire country and all he does is eat pizza.
Well, hell, that sounds like a good job.
Great gig if you can get it, you know?
Yeah, he's got to be a fat guy.
Yeah, well, you can bet he's not eating pineapple pizza.
Yeah, pretty sure he's not. Let's see. Any other business we need to get into before we start doing stories?
No, I think we're good so far.
Are we going to have a giraffe update at all?
We are not. Giraffe is quiet. Now, expect one next week because he's got a hearing, as I understand it, next Tuesday, according to his cousins. So.
All right, cool. waiting with bated breath to find out what's happening with Giraffe.
Hopefully his cousin will keep me up to date on the next door, and I'll be able to report it to you worldwide.
Awesome.
Breaking news right here on the Denton and Sass show.
Yeah, people are going to get confused because it's like the Endorse and Sasquatch show, the Denton and Sasquatch show is.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
I'm not going to stress over it.
No. Well,
all right.
Everybody that listens to us knows us, so
yeah,
I should know what to expect at this point.
All right, let's get into it then. Have you seen these wildlife overpasses that go over freeways?
Yes.
Well, we got them here. There's one in Nevada. I don't know if you guys have them there in Arizona or not.
No. We just run over the wildlife. And sometimes the cows, too.
Oh, well, that might mess up your car.
Yeah, it's not pretty for either one of them.
Yeah. All right. Well, the cost to build a wildlife overpass in Nevada is $1.6 million for a single wildlife bridge, such as the Bighorn Sheep Crossing over Interstate 11 in Boulder City, built in 2008. Now, the reason I bring this up, and I wanted to mention too, the guy that I said is going to be listening, Joey, he posted this on X, and that's why I found it and wanted to do a story about it. So thank you, Joey, for that. How much do you think? Okay, 1.6 million in Nevada. How much do you think it cost in California to build one of those?
Probably 30 million.
Oh, sir, you are way under. All right, the cost of building a wilderness overpass in California. Original budget, $92 million when construction began in 2022. Current total spent about $114 million as of March 2026. After multiple cost increases due to inflation, labor shortages, heavy rainfall, and supply chain issues, latest funding, an additional $18.8 million was allocated in February to complete the project, with completion expected in fall of 2026.
Okay. So my first question is, what kind of wildlife is worth, 116 million, did you say?
Plus another 18 million, but yeah.
Okay, 130 million then, 135 million. What kind of wildlife is worth that kind of money?
Well, yeah. I'm all for saving wildlife, but yeah. It just goes to show. Now, it probably isn't going to cost that much to make the bridge. Gavin's got to get his part of it, and all the not city council members, but anybody in government's going to get their cut.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Everybody's got their beak in,
Yep, because this state is 100% corrupt, and I'm hoping with the election coming up, we will get somebody in there that actually does something rather than steal from us.
Yeah, well, you got what, Steve Hilton out there? He's running, isn't he?
Yeah, him and the other guy is a sheriff, Chad Bianco.
Okay.
I'm hoping, because we have a jungle primary where the two people that get the highest number of votes end up in a runoff, and I'm hoping it's both of them, because either one of them is going to be better than any of the Democrats that are running.
Yeah.
So all we can do is hope and pray.
Yeah. Now, don't they call the jungle primary? Isn't that racist or something?
I suppose it could be.
Yeah. I mean, it is California, just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I said earlier that was from Joey. If you want to find him on the X, it's at JJ Styx, like the band, STYX. So if you want to find him, he's a cool follow. He's a good guy. Let's see here. Oh, got more California news. So my tags for my truck are almost $500 a year.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Now that Sheriff Chad Bianco that I talked about, he's running for governor, and he said if he wins, he will immediately make it a $25 flat fee for registration for every car.
There you go.
Yeah. So if that's not reason enough to to vote for the guy, I don't care if you vote for Hilton or Bianco, just one of those two. It's got to be them.
Yeah. Absolutely. When I
Also,
was living in Minnesota, we had Jesse Ventura, and he did a similar thing. So they had a floating rate, just based on how new your vehicle was and everything.
yeah.
And and this was, God, 20 years ago, he made it a flat $40 a year fee. So 25, I mean, you are farting through silk, baby.
Yeah. I'd even be happy with 50.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I wanted to talk about this person right here really quick. For anybody that is listening in New Hampshire, remember this name, Lily Tang Williams. Her X handle is @Lily4Liberty. She's candidate for Congress. She's a Republican. She's a survivor of Mao's Cultural Revolution, meaning she got out of China at a very early age when she was young and came to America and became a citizen, a legal citizen. Imagine that.
Wow.
But she's ran before and she lost, but she's going to win. You know what? You may recognize her because she had a video that went viral. She went up against a city council about guns. And she railed into them about guns. She's like, I've lived in a country where the people had their guns taken away, and it is not pretty. What you people are doing is communist.
Good for her.
Yeah, she just laid into them. So if you're in New Hampshire and you're voting Lily Tang Williams, that's probably a good call right there.
Excellent.
All right. Let's see what's up next here. Oh, yeah, this is probably a good thing for everybody. A wide array of severe weather conditions affect millions across the United States, from wildfires in California to thunderstorms and flash flooding in the Midwest, and record-breaking heat in the Northeast. The nation is experiencing a chaotic weather pattern. According to the Weather Prediction Center, severe thunderstorms are expected from Texas to the Midwest and Ohio Valley, with risks of damaging winds, large hail, and heavy rainfall. These storms are developing along a slow-moving cold front, which could lead to flash flooding, especially in central and eastern Texas and parts of the Midwest. We don't usually do weather here, but I just threw this in here because I want everybody to know, just be safe out there, because there's like weird stuff happening.
Yeah. Well, I won't tell you what our weather's been this last week.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing good. Ours has been beautiful.
We've been actually cooler than normal, so our highs been in the low 80s with just a slight breeze. I mean, you couldn't ask for better weather here.
Yeah, we're exactly the same. Exactly. Now this one may piss you off, and it should. I got this off of, do you follow Coleon Noir? Do you know who that is? He's a gun guy. And he does a really good job explaining all the lawsuits going on and, all kinds of crazy stuff. But I got this from him. Or I saw this because of him, and then I looked it up and found the story about it. But a massive planned community in Port St. Lucie, Florida, is enacting new rules for residents that prohibit the lawful carrying of firearms in all common areas of the neighborhood, including all parks, trails, and even the community dog park. It's called Tradition. That's the name of the place. Excuse me. Tradition is home to about 10,000 people, including an untold number of gun owners who will be impacted by the new policy. At this point, though, it's unclear who will actually enforce the new rules. Tradition is home... Oh, I copied that one twice. Private property owners typically have the power to prohibit firearms from their premises if they choose, and though one could argue that a storefront retail location is very different from property that covers hundreds of acres and is visited by thousands of I told you I'm sick. I can't read. Premises. Let's see. Private property owners typically have the power to prohibit firearms from their premises if they choose. And though one could argue that a storefront retail location is very different from property that covers hundreds of acres and is visited by thousands of residents, I'm not sure there's much of a difference as far as property rights are concerned. All right, that is from, I forget where I got that story from, but anyway. So my thought on this is there's two thoughts that I have. One, keep carrying and just don't tell anybody.
Oh,
That's what I would do. And because who's going to enforce it?
yeah.
And then the second one is go to the meetings and run those people out of there. Get new people in there. Vote them out. Say, you know what? HOA, you effing suck. And we're not going to take this crap from you. And not only that, they didn't have a meeting or a like a vote or anything. The cowards just sent a letter and said, this is how it's going to be.
So this is like an HOA that's trying to do this?
Yep.
Bring it on. Go piss up a rope. They have zero power, zero control.
Well,
That's a covenant. It's not a law. Arrest me.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, Karen.
Well, there is some teeth to this because it is considered private property. And, I mean, you know how it goes on private property. If somebody doesn't want you to have a gun on the private property, they can have you arrested. But I don't see the cops really going after this that much. But like I said, just carry anyway.
Yeah, well, I don't know about Florida, but most states, I know here, even if they post that no guns are allowed, if you walk in there with a gun, they have to actually ask you to either leave or disarm. And then if you do stay in anyway and keep your gun anyway, then the worst they can do is get you for trespassing.
Yeah,
Pay
exactly.
your $30 and go on about your life.
Yep. So my advice to people would be just carry anyway and screw them.
And if you see Karen, punch her in the junk.
You know what? Before I do this one, I know you have a couple, so why don't you go ahead?
All right. This one is from Red State, and the title is Florida Men in Training. Police in Ocala took into custody a pair of would-be prankster influencers, thankfully ridding their local gentry of more of this type of outbreak of insufferable asses. Authorities say 18-year-olds Janik Sakaradek and Luke Charsky were arrested after Janik drove a lawnmower into a Target store on Southwest College Road, and Luke filmed the incursion for social media. Charges include criminal mischief, disorderly conduct, with Charsky, the guy that's filming him now, charged as the principal with disorderly conduct. So the guy that drove the lawnmower actually into the Target, he's the accomplice in this thing. Now, the really beautiful part of this story is the night before, the undynamic duo had been inside a Culver's restaurant and operated a leaf blower in the dining area. Now, apparently they haven't come up for trial yet, but you can only hope that part of their sentence will keep them away from gardening equipment for a while, you know?
You would hope so. I mean,
And prevent them from getting a job at a golf course.
yeah. I mean, while funny, a riding lawnmower could be dangerous.
Yeah.
Especially in a Target. So I would advise against that.
Yeah. Well, there's actually a video out here on the guy doing it too. And it's a fairly good size, looks like a Toro or something, and the guy's wearing a straw hat and bib overalls and no shirt. I mean, he looks the part. But yeah, good Lord.
Alrighty then.
And here's another one, also from Florida, also from Red State. This one's called Florida Mutiny. Um, in Washington, D.C., Guido Reichstadler, a former jeweler from Florida, was taken into custody after scaling the Frederick Douglass Bridge. For 5 days, it took him to climb up this bridge. He climbed on top of one of the arches, stood there barefoot as a form of protest against the war in Iran and artificial intelligence.
Okay.
He was not really able to be heard or his signs read while he was on the bridge, so some supportive local protesters were translating his messages.
It's like when you have a person for deaf people standing next to somebody who's making a speech.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry. Oh, man.
Where do they get these people?
I don't know. I guess it's because we don't have any insane asylums anymore.
That's all I can figure. I mean, yeah, 20 years ago, these guys would all be locked up, but
Oh, man. So much craziness out there. All right.
the other question, I mean, it took this guy 5 days to scale this bridge, or he was up there anyways for 5 days. Where did he pee and poop? What did he eat?
Well, hopefully he brought some snacks with him.
Yeah,
And you're on a bridge, so you can just pee over the side. But the pooping part, I don't know. Maybe he left a little something up on the bridge.
yeah, I mean, makes you wonder.
It does make you wonder. Well, speaking of poop, this is from May 20th from UPI. A California man noticed mysterious feces on his roof of his guest house and ended up in a close encounter with the source, a mountain lion. Bill Dabney said he spotted the unusual droppings on the roof of his guest house in Pasadena, and it was immediately clear that they were not from a bird. I looked up and I saw poop on the roof, he told KABC TV. It was like 4 separate stools. He said the presumed source of the mystery dropping soon made itself known. All of a sudden, I look over and there's a mountain lion staring at me, he said. The cougar's May 3rd visit was recorded by his home security camera. He was in the position mode like he was going to spring, Dabney said. The homeowner fled indoors and the mountain lion did not pursue. Mountain lions have been known to visit residential areas in Los Angeles County before. A mountain lion was caught on camera entering a home through an open door in Laverne in August of 2025, and another was chased off by a family dog in the same city in February 2024.
Damn.
So, yeah, you might not want to. I mean, those areas, for anybody that doesn't know, are right up against the mountains. So, but if you live in that area, you might not want to leave the door open.
I thought it was bad here where we get the illegals sometimes coming through the pet doors, but
We had a chopper flying overhead like 2 nights ago, and it was flying forever. They were looking for somebody, and I'm guessing because I have a river across the street from my house. It's not right next to my house, but it's across the street. You have to go through some orange groves to get there, but I'm guessing somebody was down there because it sounded like that's where the ghetto bird was flying over. But they were looking for somebody.
yeah. We get them periodically, not so much in our valley, but the next valley to the west of us. They've got a trail that runs all the way from Mexico all the way up here, and then they get picked up on I-10 and brought into Tucson or Phoenix or wherever they're going to catch their bus to the other parts of the country, so that you can all enjoy them.
Yes. So everybody gets a taste.
Yeah.
Now, this one isn't too weird or anything, but I just thought it was funny because it sounds like a movie. Casey Klassen, 28, was arrested in New York for endangering the welfare of a child, trespassing, and criminal impersonation, Oddity Central reported on May 8th. Her crime? Impersonating a 16-year-old and enrolling in a Westchester Square Academy in the Bronx. Klassen, who went by the name Shamara Rashad and attended classes for 2 weeks before she was caught, recently moved to New York from Ohio. Acting on a friend's suggestion, Klassen donned a teenage persona in hopes of qualifying for... What do you think she wanted to qualify for?
Free lunch.
More social assistance. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Her disguise was uncovered when school officials found her social media profiles. Those social media profiles will get you every time. Which showed her holding a baby that she referred to as her daughter and listed Klassen's birth year as 1997. Klassen was arrested and released and is pleading not guilty to all charges. She is expected back in court on June 15th.
Okay, now somebody like that, the very first thing they need to do is take their children away.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want someone like that to be raising children, to be raising offspring. I mean, that's just begging for troubles, 15 years down the road.
Yeah, but people like that, their motto is, that's all right, I can make more.
Yeah, that's probably true, too.
So you're really screwed unless, you can, sterilize them or something.
Well, we have the technology.
We do. Whether it's ethical or not, I don't know. That's another conversation for another time. But, something needs to be done. Well, how about we just put them in prison for a really long time?
Yeah, put her in prison till menopause. Works for me.
That would be awesome if the judge says, all right, you are sentenced until you have menopause, and then we'll let you out. Are you still with me?
Let's hope you're an early bloomer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, we kind of sped through this, so it's time for Weird News.
It's time for Weird News.
With Denton and Sasquatch.
All right.
Okay.
I think you're going to like this one. Mutant super pigs have emerged in the radioactive zone of Fukushima, Japan, developing surprising new abilities. These pigs are the result of domestic pigs escaping into the wild after the 2011 Fukushima nuclear disaster and breeding with wild boars. The mutant pigs sometimes have 2 heads or an extra set of hind legs, with a few having the ability to turn invisible at will. They can also run at speeds of over 90 miles an hour and have huge, sharp teeth. Now, actually, I just made that part up.
Okay.
Because it was more exciting than the actual story. Actually, a study reveals that these hybrid pigs exhibit accelerated generational turnover due to maternal lineage. The study shows that domestic pigs' rapid year-round reproductive cycle inherited through the maternal line has led to faster genetic turnover in wild boar populations. So basically, the wild boar are getting to be a bit of a problem because the domesticated ones gave them the genes to do that.
Okay, well.
But like I said, my interpretation of it was better than theirs.
I like your interpretation.
Yeah, I do too.
My immediate reaction was, well, if they turn invisible, how do they know it's a problem? I mean, if you don't see a pig, is there really a pig there?
That's true. It'll be like those old Godzilla movies. It'll be like, oh, a pig. God,
Yeah.
Gojira. All right, we're going to go to Carlton, Michigan. That's Hogg's neighborhood. This is from the AP. Chase Harvell rolled into the airport. Oh, you know what? This one takes us back to one of the stories you did. Chase Harvell rolled into the Airport High School parking lot on Friday in southeastern Michigan one final time before next week's graduation. Harvell was driving a family vehicle just as he had countless times before. This set of wheels, though, topped out at around 25 miles per hour. Harvell and dozens of his fellow seniors eschewed their cars and trucks and arrived in tractors. Also ATVs and golf carts. It was all part of Tractor Day, a celebration that dates back to the 1980s at the school in Carlton, Michigan, about 35 miles south of Detroit. Most students arrived by 7:30 a.m., but the fun was continued throughout the day with games, music, and a lunch catered by the local restaurant. The annual event is not only a fun going-away celebration for seniors, but also serves to honor the area's agricultural heritage. Well, that's kind of cool. Kind of cool that they, take a riding lawnmower or a tractor or something to school that day.
Yeah, okay. I can groove with that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I've taken my tractor on a couple of road trips, usually down the road to help a neighbor or something, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah, when I used to work for a school district in maintenance, and we'd have to take the tractor to different school sites, and rather than load it up on the trailer and everything, we just drive it down the street.
Yeah.
All right. I guess this is the third and final weird news story. Well, okay, get ready for this one. They're sticking it where the sun ray don't shine. While remoras, you know what a remora is?
No.
They're the little fish that suck onto the bottom of like sharks and stuff.
Okay.
While remoras are known to be rather clingy, some are getting too close for comfort by diving into manta rays' backsides, per a scientific probe in the Journal of Ecology and Evolution. These fish are heading up right into the manta ray's rear end, lead author Emily Yeager, a marine researcher at the University of Miami, exclaimed on the Canadian Broadcast Corporation radio show As It Happens. Known as colloquial diving, the uncomfortable practice involves flitting in and out of a larger critter's cloaca, the multi-purpose orifice used for both pooping and reproduction. This seems like a revolting departure for these so-called benign suckerfish, which latch onto marine animals such as whales and sharks, cleaning parasites and dead skin off of the host in exchange for food protection, and free transport. As it turns out, this so-called symbiotic relationship could be more of a parasitic one, while the intrusive behavior had been observed between remoras and whale sharks. This was the first time they documented these hitchhikers of the sea infiltrating manta rays' rear ends. That sounds uncomfortable.
That sounds like a real problem in California. I mean, no, think about it. I mean, you guys have basically banned cigarettes out there, haven't you?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, so I mean, what do they smoke when they're done? I suppose they could smoke dope, but
yeah, they can shoot up or something because that's totally legal.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. Scratch that thought.
All right. Well, we're at the end, so I want to give the website one more time. It is Denton and not website, but where you can find us. Email. DentonandSassShow@gmail.com. DentonandSassShow@gmail.com. If you want to do the whole X thing, it is at Denton and Sass. How about you give us the OTP information?
Yeah, the outdoortradingpost.org. Just a website where we all kind of hang out and talk smart and tell lies.
Pretty much. I hope I'm feeling better by tomorrow because I'm supposed to take the boys to the range. So hopefully,
good luck with that. Yeah, I saw that you were headed out there. That's a great thing. Get them involved in that.
Yeah, my boy's already trained. He's gone shooting a bunch of times, but his friend that is living with us right now has never touched a fire. Well, he has because I've let him hold mine.
Yeah.
And then taught him all the safety sort of rules. But he's never actually shot one, so this is going to be the first time.
Okay, well, that's an important milestone in a young man's life.
It certainly is. So yeah, we're going to do that tomorrow. Should be fun. Yeah, we gave the websites and everything. So yeah, I think we're pretty much done. So make sure you are thankful for every day, for all God has given you. Help each other whenever you can. Stay safe, and don't take crap from anyone. Have yourself a blessed day, and we will see you.
See y'all.